Hello everyone, it's Braulio and welcome back to my channel. Because of all the noise seen lately in the market, I decided to make this video and point out things not typically discussed in the news. And today we're going to cover the following topics. Why did the market drop? Why does the Federal Reserve raise interest rates? Is there inflation? Is the stock market overvalued? Can the stock market still go up? What about the Chinese tariffs? And finally, my view on the market. So, let's do this. First, a quick disclaimer. I'm not an investment advisor. There is a very high degree of risk involved in trading securities, options, and or currencies. Here, I'm just giving my 2 cents regarding the recent downturn. The so-called experts in the media started broadcasting doom and gloom as the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 fell. Let's make it clear that these pundits are always wrong. To survive in the investing world, you have to avoid the herd behavior, in which everyone tends to follow the crowd. Following the masses is how you get burned. The pundits on the news are always trying to make money by yelling fire. Just know that things are always a little more nuanced than what is portrayed. It's always going to be different. The media needs headlines, and they need to say things like the Dow Jones fell 1,000 plus points because of blah blah blah. The key to everything in life is to stay in the game for the long term. So, why did the market drop? Mainly because a lot of people are afraid the Federal Reserve Bank, is going to raise interest rates. And why would this be bad for the market? Well, when interest rates go up, there is more incentive for people to keep money in the bank than for those to invest in the stock market. There is also less incentive for companies to borrow money to explore new ideas, new innovative projects, and there's a chance that there could be less jobs, less inflation, etc. Why does the Federal Reserve raise interest rates? Because when there are signs that inflation is heating up, the Federal Reserve Bank wants to avoid too much inflation and they want the economy to slow down a little bit. Is there inflation? If we go by official numbers, not really. Inflation is just around 2%, which is normal, but with unemployment near all-time lows, demand for employees will go up in the future, which will increase wages, which inevitably will increase prices. So the Federal Reserve tries to get ahead of this by raising interest rates. Is the stock market overvalued? Right now, the PE ratio of the S&P 500 is 22. Historically, over the past 40 years, it's been 20.2. If you don't know what the PE ratio is, don't worry about it. It's just a standard way of valuing the market and determining if it's overvalued or undervalued. There are no rules that say PE ratios have to be 20, but since it's less than 10% higher than historical, with profits going up, this doesn't seem to be a problem. Can the stock market hold the bullish trend and go higher? Next year's estimated profits is 16.9, which leaves room for the market to grow heavily next year, even though, again, the 20.2 is an average and not a rule. The point is, there is no stock market bubble. The tariff war. Before the recent slew of tariff increases, the US tariffs were below every other country. We've simply stopped subsidizing the rest of the world. Canada, China, Europe all had tariffs on our goods, higher tariffs on our goods than we had on theirs. My read on the market: there is a lot of noise out there. We saw some selling this week, but if you look at the selling from last week in the market, this week was a bit of nothing, pretty much flat. Let's take a look at the last 2 months. From August until October, the market ran up, made new highs, came back down. So we're really trading in that same range in the Dow and the S&P 500 we were just 2 months ago, which isn't that big of a deal. I believe this is not going to affect the market in the long run, unless issues with Saudi Arabia and China gets blown out of proportion. It is always prudent not to rush to conclusions. We are in earnings season. Google and Amazon are going to be reporting earnings in the upcoming week, and the market is definitely going to be watching those results. I will be reviewing the numbers once they're out. If the information here was a little bit too technical, ask in the comments below and I'll try to answer the best I can. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave me a like. Thank you for watching and see you until next time.